Oh, almost forgot. I'm live. Welcome. I'm just trying to look around in the settings. Oops. I don't know if I want to do that. Let me take that off. Mm, okay, there we go. Oh, welcome to this Reiki healing session for sleeping. I'm just messing around with settings. Move it back. Oops. Definitely need to reorganize my tent. It's definitely time for that. I think I might use a different color. There we go. Thank you for the likes. And thank you for joining me today. Welcome, Brandon King. I'm hoping that you're having a light filled day. I just smelled like coffee. I just taste coffee and smell coffee. I wonder if someone's drinking coffee. No problem. Also, I want to say, oops, my phone is glitching. Oh, sorry about that. I just deleted some comments by accident. My phone is glitching. Sorry about that. I did not mean to delete those comments. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, thank you for the first comment. My phone started to glitch out for a second. That type of language will not be tolerated on this channel. Non judgment of any other beings. This is a space for balance. Well, that was a little interesting wave, I would say. A very interesting wave. Let me stop getting too tense. I'm telling myself I will be more open than I am. So, this is crystal light. I lost, well, I didn't lose it. I just misplaced my my other amethyst. Pointy one. That seems the big one today. He said plants versus zombies. PV versus the. I remember to smile. Hmm. I cannot quite tell how many people is actually on the stream because it's lagging. 1 second it says 2, the next second it says 14 people. But I'm grateful for just the two who are here, who waited for me. Because I know usually I do not schedule anything. I just kind of just pop up. Need to generate some heat in here and get the chi flowing. Good way to get the chi flowing is just by tapping the arms. As everybody starts to come in, usually around the 30-minute mark, that's when everybody usually comes in. Just warming up my hand, energetically and physically. I should have done this before I started the video, but I forgot. I'm feeling. What part of the brain is that I'm feeling? We are at similar frequencies. That's how I say it. We are at similar vibrational frequency. Thank you for sharing your energy with this egregore of light that we are creating. Yes, I have some extra blankets with me. I was thinking about modifying my tent to put like a little furnace over there to the side over there if I just modify this. Or I can just get like one of those tents to where I can stand up in. I keep reminding myself, don't forget to smile. Don't get too focused. So I put my crystals right here. There we go. I reside in Michigan. Currently, I'm on a small adventure exploring my inner being while also living in the wood area in a tent. But, how should I put this into words? I like to know how are you guys doing tonight? Or how are you feeling throughout the day? Because how I see it vibrationally, like we go up and down. How would you would say your day is mostly going? Is it mostly positive with just a couple negative things, or is it mostly negative things of a couple positive? Ooh, I felt some energy in my stomach. What is that? What type of emotion is that? It's like pondering. I feel it in the heart chakra at the bottom. Surrounded in light. I have people there. If you need resources, please reach out. I am part of the Rainbow Tribe, where we pray for peace and love around the world. That sounds like a powerful egregore of light that you're a part of. Also, thank you. If I need anything, I will see what I can do. So, thank you, Anne. Throughout my week, I have been thinking that I need to get to know my subscribers and viewers more because I have been cutting myself off, I would say, or not trying to build like a deeper energetic connection. I just need one to work. Try to light a candle because I want to burn some incense. But I left my lighter outside on the last live stream that I was doing. So hopefully I can do one of these to light. It does not look like it's going to happen anytime soon. Come on. If not, I might have to pause the stream for a sec so I can go outside and grab the lighter button. Come on. Oh, it broke. Oh, wait. Is it in here? Nope. Seriously. Where did I put it? I apologize for having you guys wait. I'm just trying to find it. Well, I guess I don't need it right now. That's very interesting. I don't know how I could have lost it. So now I'm bringing the conscious awareness to the center of the solar plexus chakra, which is located right here. My Archangel Gabriel, may we have one white ray or yellow ray of light within the solar plexus chakra. I will look up the group and see what I can do. wish I can play music without getting copyrighted. I don't know how my hands are. So cool. I need to get more creative with this. So, what I'm visualizing. Okay, visualizing. Let's see. Energetic scissors. First cutting open. Stacking energy. Opening it up. Now using etheric vacuum cleaner to pull away all stagnant energy of lower vibrational, just lower vibrational emotions that we had, they get spilled up. Pulling that out as the vacuum cleaner fills up. Now we transmit it into light. Send it off to source creator. Now a golden beam of light that's spiraling down and also spiraling up, entering the crown and the root chakra at the same time, spiraling and intersecting at the heart chakra. And then from the heart chakra, it expands into a golden sphere of light, encompassing your whole entire body. And as it expands, it's slowly pushing away all negative energy outwards and transmuting into light. Now that we're in this safe golden space, now asking for the assistance of guardian angels, spiritual masters, and spirit guides and team members to assist us in walking on the escalator of vibration. With this escalator of vibration, once we take a step on it, we raise our vibration slowly and slowly. So we're on the first floor, we step on the escalator. As we raise our vibration on this escalator of light, we go up. We're going up and forward. And the higher we go, the higher our vibration rises. We begin to feel ourselves become lighter and lighter. We take off the backpack and weights off our shoulders, and we hand it to our spiritual masters, and they transmute it into light. And then we have reached the floor that we like, that is comfortable for us. Or you can remain on the escalator until you feel your vibration balance out. Surround in light. He said, I've been struggling with a big decision. I hope you and the angels bring me some clarity. Well, I can help bring you balance, bring you to a higher vibration so you can perceive your decision from a different viewpoint or a different perspective. It is very good before you make any decision to raise your vibration first and then go back and look at the same situation. I feel it, surrounded in light, removing all worries and all doubts, transmute it into life, replacing it with courage and confidence. I appreciate it. A very good practice to do is wherever you put your conscious awareness on your body, that is the part of the body that is breathing. So even though your lungs are breathing oxygen, if you bring your awareness to that point, you can pull in energy and exhale energy from that point of your body. So what you do, if you feel a blockage in your heart, you move your awareness to the heart and you visualize pulling energy through the heart and exhaling the energy that you do not want or does not serve you outwards, and visualize it being transmitted into light. So I'm breathing in light through the heart chakra and exhale pain, any pain, grief, sadness from the heart. And you can also make it dynamic by breathing from the heart. And then we exhale in a motion like this. You feel all the low vibrational energy or stagnant energy flows to the top of the head. And then, with the assistance of your spiritual masters, you can ask them to assist you in this short visualization. I'm now seeing as the energy moves to the top of your head, the spirit guides hand you a shovel and a bucket and new seeds in a water pail. So at the top, the very top of your head, the crown, I call it the garden. So you may feel some pressure or some dense energies on the top of your head, but that is okay. That's just the energy asking to leave. So we move to the top of their head. I use an example with my crystal skull. Crystal skull is really helpful with these type of things. So right now, I feel an energetic blockage right here on the right side of my head. And everything I do to the crystal skull, I feel on my own energetic body. So visualization, if there's a blockage right here, with the shovel, we scoop out the negativity, the negative energy, scoop it out, transmute it into light. Then we spread light over to heal the area. Then we open up little holes and then we plant the seeds of light within our mind, the seeds of light. So we are planting unconditional love, understanding, balance, harmony, peace, and then we water it with unconditional love, the light. And then now it's clear. I think I might invest in buying like a crystal heart. Not like the shape like this, but like an actual crystal heart, like shaped as a heart. That may help. Something very interesting that I have been learning that is even possible is there's this app on my phone, which is it has a diagram of the brain, and with it I can move it around, move the diagram around, and take pieces and fade them. And what I realized is with the diagram, I looked at it so much that now it is almost like the diagram is right here with my brain. So if I touch right here, I feel the front of my brain, touch right here for the back, and I move down. I can feel my heart. I move down right here. I can feel the legs, the feet, arms, hands, leg, and the energetic body. So what I did was I looked at the diagram on the app, and then I visualized it being paired and synchronized with me. And when I did that, wherever I looked on the diagram, the 3D model, it was almost like I was feeling like a laser beam of light where my awareness. So I looked at the diagram, I moved to the front of the head, and I felt the front of my head light up. And then I moved to the left side of the diagram on the app. This is all on the app, and I felt it in this part of my head. So what I visualize is, I know this sounds crazy, but I put my phone down, and then I channeled Reiki through my hands to the part of the brain that I seen on the phone, and I felt the Reiki energy. It was almost like the energy that was coming from my hands was going to the phone, to the where I was looking at, and then it was entering me at the same time. It was almost like I was using that as a visualization, and then since I synchronized that through the app, it's like it was quantum. How could I explain this? I need to make like a whole entire video on that subject or something like that. All you had to do is well, now you don't have to, but if you would like to, you would go to the app store and type in brain diagram or nervous system diagram, and then you sit down, and then you look at the diagram, and then you visualize that the body parts that you see in there are your own. And then, like magic, you look at a certain nerve. Like I was looking at the nerves or the blood vessels of the body, and when I looked at it, it was like automatically within me, those nerves start to vibrate within my body. So I can literally feel where it was at in my body. So like the nerve endings. So I was looking at blood vessels because my bottom lip was twitching, my nose was twitching. I was like, why does it does that? So I looked at the diagram, and it showed it was nerve endings and how the nerves move through the face. And as I looked at the diagram, as I slowly traced my eyes across the diagram, I can feel the nerve where I was looking at, where my nerve is. So even right now, as I looked at it so much that now when I place my hand in front of my face, it's almost like an X-ray where I swipe my hand, and I can feel where the nerves are at in my face. It goes like this, like that, and then I can feel the blood vessels moving. It's such a weird feeling. I can't explain it. It's like you can feel the blood moving, pumping, and then also you can feel the blood pumping through the different individual sections of your brain, the blood moving. And then you can also redirect the energy to different parts of your brain to turn on and turn off different parts of your brain. So what I did was I moved all my conscious awareness to the right side of my brain. And today I was learning about, so there's like different sections of the brain, which is, there's this section, there's a this section, and then there's two sections right here, and then one big section right here. I was primarily focusing on this section right here, just before the big one. Like there's two sections right here. And on the diagram, it said that it has something to do with touch. So I realized whenever I started doing like the Reiki, and I was like feeling energies from far away, like if I place my hand right here, I can feel the crystals. When I move my hand right here, I can feel the energy of like my little wizard bottle I have, or this rock. So I was like, whenever I feel that feeling, I feel it in it's like this part of my brain activates. So That was something very interesting that I was just discovering. Just playing around and understanding how our body is a computer and we're learning how to operate it. It's advanced technology, but we have not been given the manual of how to use it. So we're learning how to use it. It's like I see the science, they're discovering how the controller works, but I'm trying to focus on how to use it or co-create with it. I'm definitely going to check that. And also recommend it to my sister because she had a brain injury in the spring and that could really help her heal. Yes. From within, all is mind. Perfect timing. I see. Because okay, let me rewind back because I'm moving too fast. There's like a whole bunch of information start coming in. Okay, I need to close that off. It's like how can I say it? I have the volume turned up too much within my head, so I'm hearing a whole bunch of thoughts. So I'm just turn the volume down and reconnect to higher self. So what I was going to say is, the more you become aware of the different organs in your body, the more you become aware of the energies that they emanate. So different organs emanate and have their own conscious energy or conscious awareness within each organ. And to supply them with the correct function is by consciously moving your awareness. Like if you tried it right now, try to bring all your conscious awareness to like your liver and then move your conscious awareness down to like your kidneys. And the most surprising thing is you do not need to identify where it's at. All you have to do is think about it, set the intention. You can ask your body, show me where my kidneys or liver is at. And then the innate, the smart body, the intelligent, there's a part of you, there's a part of your body that already knows what's going to happen before it happens. There's a part of your body that starts the regeneration process. The part of the body that knows how to, like if you get cut, you know how your body automatically knows when to start healing, when to start digesting, when to start um, making certain chemicals. That is the part of your body that you want to talk to. So you talk, that's what I mean. You literally talk to your body. It's like an AI system within your body, but it's organic and it's part of your own consciousness. So you say, innate, show me where my like what's it, pancreas is at. Show me where the pancreas is at. Okay, innate. Now balance the pancreas. Or I can say innate, show me to the heart rate and balance the heart. Then the innate will move to the heart chakra and it will balance it. I know I'm supposed to be doing reiki, but I'm talking a lot. Innate, show me what an alpha state of mind will be. Alpha, alpha wave, which is front cortex of the brain. So bring all conscious awareness to the front of the brain. So if you see me say something, bring all conscious awareness to, I would say, the right arm. What happens is when I say that, I'm talking to my body, my innate, the smart body. And when I say that, I feel like a vortex of energy. It moves all to the right arm because the innate controls the energy function of your body. So, like I say, innate, move to the left hand now. And then I feel there's a part of me, it's me, but it's like separate. It has like a mind of its own, but it's working with me and it moves to the left arm. And that's how sometimes, like if I stub my toe, I say innate, eliminate pain in the toe or reduce it. And then immediately the pain leaves. And I know that this can be a lot stronger because you have to say it with no doubt, no fear. That's the main thing. You cannot doubt because if you doubt, doubt is like hitting the delete key to a spell that you're creating. So like if you're like visualizing, oop, give me a sec, clear mind. Visualization, if you're visualizing, and you place doubt, see, that's right there. The doubt start erasing. If you start to doubt what you're saying, it's like the doubt is like an eraser, and it's that to immediately try to erase what you're thinking about. So I remove all doubt, and I feel doubt. It's hiding. It's my ego. My ego consciousness is trying to throw a little doubt. So I ask my ego mind to move to the left shoulder. You are not to participate throughout the remainder of this video. You're only to observe ego. And I surrender the ego mind to the higher self. So there's innate and then there's ego, which is ego does not want you to know about innate. So it tries to hide innate from you because it knows that innate can basically um, take all ego's power away. They're like operating systems within yourself. And the ego mind, he doesn't like that. The ego mind, it seeks pleasure, it seeks instant gratification. But innate is more gradual. Innate works with the higher self and the soul. And innate can bypass fear because innate sees the truth of what's actually happening. So, like a person, here's a good example, a very good example that's coming in my head. So, imagine a person gets a symptom and they're like, they start getting cough. What happens is ego says, you're endangered, you're about to get sick. So, you need to have all these concerns and stuff. So then you start to get sick. But the whole entire time, innate is healing you. So, but if you bypass ego and just go to innate and say, innate, identify all virus in my body, innate, identify the blueprint of the energetic virus and eliminate it. Then you eliminate the virus because you can feel the virus before it even gets in your body because the virus is energetic first and then it becomes physical. It's like an illusion, just how I said before. Because all fear is an illusion. All viruses are technically an illusion, but they become real once you believe they're real. So it's invisible first. It enters you energetically, and then basically you feel like you're sick. But if you realize the sickness is just an illusion, then you'd be like, okay, well, I decide to just eliminate it right here. I transmute it into light, all the sickness, all the dis-ease, and transmute it into light. once I eliminate all the disease and transmute it into light, we shift into a timeline where you was never sick, because sickness was just an illusion that never existed. It only becomes real once you believe it's real. Or if you try to suppress it, because sickness can also come from when you suppress an emotion, then that can become a different type of illness. But when I'm talking about viruses, not like cancer. Cancer is something different. Cancer is that comes from emotional energies that has not been released. Then it affects the physical. But things like airborne viruses and germs like that can mostly be transmuted immediately, energetically first, because it's just a consciousness. And viruses cannot thrive in an environment where your conscious awareness is already there. The virus can only attack you if your conscious awareness is not in that part of the body. That is why I constantly talk about moving your awareness throughout your body. Because if your awareness is not like, imagine if your awareness is not in your lungs, your awareness is always up in your head. Well, your awareness is like light, and it's like a burning light that transmutes. So if there's energy within your lungs, and you don't have your awareness in your lungs, you leave that part of yourself open to anything. But if you're constantly moving your awareness through your body, like even before you go to sleep, you move your awareness from your top of your head, move it down to the base of your feet, and go up and down. Keep moving your awareness up and down. You will terminate viruses. Wish I heard this a couple weeks before I got COVID. Well, you can, just like I say, it's an illusion. All you have to do is stop believing that you have COVID, and you will stop creating COVID within you, because every change is a total change, because we're constantly shifting through different universes 1 billion times per second. So all you have to do is, but this require a whole lot of belief to instantly change like that. So realistically, from how I would see it, we like to see progress, because we're in the third dimension. We like to see things unfold. So you can set the intention of like, from now on, I no longer have COVID. And you just constantly say that. Because then what happens is innate in the universe will be like, oh, she has no COVID. Okay, let's take it away from her. Because you never had it. So the universe will shift you into a timeline where you never had it. But if you constantly say, I have COVID, I have COVID, even though you really don't have COVID, because it's an illusion. It's an illusion, but if you say you have it, it becomes real. So if you keep saying, I have COVID, I have COVID, then what happens is the universe is like, oh wait, well she needs COVID because she's constantly saying that she has COVID. So I must give her COVID. So what happens is the universe is like, here you go, here's your order. So you want to say the complete opposite. This is why people say I'm a healthy body. You say it even right now you may feel like you're not a healthy body, but if you constantly saying it, that is the order that you're placing for the universe to give you. Because if you constantly say I am a healthy body, I am a powerful soul, well, the universe is like, well, that is a healthy body. So you get more of being a healthy body. Words are powerful. You become what you say. All healing comes from within. Just like he said, from within, all is mind. All healing comes from within your mind power. Now, things like common colds, I see those as like rebooting of the system. It's almost like we naturally get like the common cold, but the common cold is like the reboot. Your system is like rebooting. But what happens is the the matrix or the government or they make you buy into the belief system that you're getting sick because you usually notice like whenever someone gets sick, then everybody start telling the persons what they're about to go through, or you're sick, you need rest, you need to do this, instead of saying, oh, you're feeling symptoms of sick, okay, go within and identify the cause of it and start to transmute it. Thanks, I will work on that. I did it. Let's get too real this time. I learned a lot of this from Cryon. I was listening to a lot of Cryon channelings and also um, Bashar. Hold on. Step it up in here. Double tap. Oh, he was promoting. Well, thank you. Also, this is why it's very important to work with the chakra systems. Because if we have a fully functioning chakra system, a balanced chakra system, you will no longer get sick. Whoa, what was that? It's like energy of "Hmm, I need you to leave. You will not get sick if you have a balanced chakra system. That is why it's important to work with the chakras. But also a balanced body, because if the body is not balanced, the chakras become imbalanced. And if the chakras are imbalanced, the body becomes imbalanced. So now it's time for me to focus on the Reiki, because I know I have been talking. I was thinking about doing like the sound bowl healings. You know, the live streams where they sit and they hit the bowls, the vibration. Doom. It's like you can memorize those vibrations. Like it goes doom. I hear it in my head, but I know no one else hear it. 432 hertz. I do listen to a lot of vibrational frequencies at different hertz. I use the app that's called Binary Beats, and you can make your own custom um, healing sounds like 432 hertz. Bringing all conscious awareness to the crown chakra. With my sword of light, I will cut away all blockages to the crown chakra. Don't forget to smile. It is very important raising the vibration. Oh, tuning forks in a rain stick. It sounds like a good investment. I first got into listening to binary beats around my beginning of my journey. Before I started sensing energy, I was getting into learning about hemisync because I heard there was a government program called that worked with hemisync where they was studying the astral projecting, and then that's how I ended up learning about Robert Monroe and about the Monroe Institute and how they use binary beats to induce astral projecting and astral travel through different vibrational frequencies. Definitely feel the energetic shift. Oh, yeah, because it's almost 12 o'clock. I was like, why is the energy so, how can I say? It's very clear, but it's like an open field right now. Yes, astral projecting is really fun. Now, if only I can do it intentionally and consciously. Innate move all conscious awareness through the seven chakras, starting from the root, sacral, solar plexus, heart chakra, throat chakra, third eye. Bring all conscious awareness to the third eye and clear it. Move all conscious awareness to the crown chakra. I'm asking my spiritual masters and guardian angels, may you please remove all baggage and weight from the shoulders. Much better, thank you. I'm also asking Archangel Michael to sever all cords of energy that may be stagnant. Thank you. Major shift in the energy. It was almost like how can I say? It's almost like the energy was crushing down on the head. So I had to release it. Still feel a little bit blockages. It's like coming down from the right side. So moving to the right shoulder, removing weight from your right shoulder. Visualizing from the right shoulder the baggage and weight being picked up. Microdosing with magic mushrooms help the process. Yes, the only thing with me is very, very hard for me to go to sleep when I'm on mushrooms. Very, very hard because I can't tell if I'm dreaming or if I'm awake. So I end up chickening out and just sitting down because I remember last time I did it, it literally felt like if I really wanted to, if I stepped off, I felt like I was going to start flying into the sky. Next time I do it, I'm going to do it in a more relaxed state of being. But it's been a while. I've been taking a break from that. Let me see if I can use Google Translate without freezing the chat. Listen. I turned off my phone. Oh, well, thank you for staying. I appreciate it. Return to sender. I have noticed there's a particular someone who's constantly trying to get in. It's okay though. Everyone is welcome. So I must create a barrier of light. If anyone would like to participate in creating a barrier of light, we move to the heart chakra and now move to the throat chakra. Now from the throat chakra, I apologize for that. I just heard someone talk. So move to the third chakra, remove all doubt, all fear. Now from the third chakra, we're a pillar of light. Move to the fifth dimensional pillar of light. So asking the assistance of Archangel Zachiel and Archangel Raphael. May you assist me in creating this pillar of light with your rays of light. May this pillar of light be expanded to a, let's say, 15 feet radius. It goes up infinity and down infinity. In an infinity loop starting from the heart chakra, entering the sacred mind, circling around the top of the head, entering back down to the front, and out the back. Oh, he said hi as a, oh, welcome. I haven't seen you before, so you may be a new viewer. Welcome to the channel. See, I was trying to translate this message that was in Russian, but I cannot translate it. Peace and blessings. Oh, I hear the raccoon. Oh, my feet are definitely went to sleep. Give me a sec. Okay, there we go. My feeling a great shift in the energy and in my this is the new moon energy. I feel it. Oh, he said, always a pleasure to catch you live. Thank you. I am, I just say, I'm trying to find new ways to express myself. Because sometimes I go in a circle. It's like, what part of me is speaking right now? I am grateful. That's all I can say. I am grateful from my heart. We have now entered Sunday's energy, which is the crown chakra. So you may feel a lot of energy coming into the crown chakra. That is why I'm feeling right now. Oops. My phone is lagging. Stop lagging. Stop lagging. It's lagging so much. Dear Father, Mother, Life, I'm asking for one gold ray of light to enter the crown chakra. Move our conscious awareness to the right side of the brain, back. I find it so funny right now because since I mentioned this part of my brain, right? Now I'm feeling all this pressure and energy on that part of the brain, like pushing it down. This is so funny. So now I gotta pull it back out. Any blockages on that part of the brain. It's almost like the AI is listening. He's like, oh, he's feeling energy from that part of the brain. Let's try to block that part off. That's just a belief system. So I release that belief system. It's my own ego mind, how it tries to play tricks. I see you, my ego. I ask my ego mind once again to step to the left side of the shoulder. You are not to participate, only to observe. There you go. Move to the left shoulder. Thank you. The ego mind is always cautious. It wants to protect you, but it goes a little bit too far. Yep. I felt the release, releasing all old ties, blockages, anything that no longer serves my highest good. I felt the release when you said that. It is almost like internal resistance. I would say holding the balloon. The balloon represents all the things that does not serve you, like it's like carbon monoxide. Or I can make a different analogy. So all the toxic fumes, I'll say toxic energy, it flows up. You can push it all the way up to the top of your head, and then you can visualize that part of your head opening up, and it is slowly flowing out. And the second it flows out, transmute into light. And as the top of the crown chakra opens more, 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 It glows brighter and brighter, a violet color. The violet flame is radiating now from the top of the head. I appreciate it. He said I'm falling asleep now. Well, I say happy travels in the astral realm, and remember to ask for protection before you sleep. I felt the energy. I said remember to ask for protection before you go to sleep. It's like that's my way of my spirit guides. It's like don't forget to tell them that. So before you go to sleep, you say, "My Archangel Michael, may you please remove all astral parasites, all energies of the day, and may you please cover me in your blue ray of light." Then you visualize that anything that was attached to you will be pulled away from you and transmute into light. Then you can go to sleep without being disturbed by any other astral beings. Because around this time, I'm not trying to bring any fear into anyone, but it's very important to protect yourself before you go to sleep. This is so you won't have bad dreams or any type of bad dreams. Because sometimes, the, how I made a diagram before is the egregores, the little dark egregores that we create. They like to poke you, and their favorite times to poke you is just before you go to sleep, because then if they can get you into a fearful state, then they can play around in the dream state and cause a whole bunch of illusions. So what you do just before you go to sleep, all you have to do is just think about it. Just think about your guardian angels with like a giant vacuum cleaner or dustpan, and just sweeping up all the negativity that you have collected throughout the day, transmuting into light, and then you can say visualize them tucking you in, and oh, you say poking. Who are they? Oh, they're your thought forms that you have created throughout the day. So, as I said before, whenever you think about like a dark entity or energy, it's your creation that you have created. So, because consciousness is thoughts are conscious energy, and when you constantly have like negative thoughts, bad ideas, or I won't say bad, but influences on your mind that's negative throughout the day, it creates a negative like being, which is part of you. It's your own creation, and what happens is it lives off negative energy. So if it needs something to eat and it's hungry, it pokes you. So it purposely tries to irritate you so you can give it some energy. But what you do before you go to sleep is you transmute all of them into light before you go to sleep, and then they get repurposed into light, and then you don't have to worry about it. Naturally, when you go to sleep, your guides are automatically clearing it. But it just makes it a lot easier because then you give them permission for what you want to be done. Because they will do the basic clearing and cleansing you, but when you're in that dream state, sometimes you're not aware of what's happening. But when you say this before you go to sleep, you ask for protection before you go to sleep. If you do find yourself in like in a nightmare type of situation, your guides can end it immediately, or they can pull you out of it and wake you up. So like if you're having like a bad dream, your guides can literally take you and bring you to your physical body and then wake you up. And sometimes you wake up at 3 a.m. Sometimes your guides wake you up at 3 a.m. to just to tell you, hey, we're about to start the healing process on you tonight. So don't fear. You may hear some things moving around. You may feel things moving around, but just letting you know that we're next to you. Imagine like when you're going to sleep around 3 a.m., when you lay down, all your spirit doctors are standing around you, and they're all doing energetic like repairs to your physical body and your chakra system. I just went into like a whole thing just unraveled. All I'm saying, have a good night and thank you. My main purpose is to demystify fear. That is one of the main things that we need to focus on, is eliminating unnecessary fear. Because fear blocks so many things. And that is what I am working on right now. Because even I still have some fears that come up, but even though I know that the fear will come, I know that I have the right tools, and I know that my spiritual masters are here with me to transmute the fear and unravel it and see the truth of what it really is. Oh, you said Jessica and Sim, hi. Thank you. I appreciate it. I haven't seen you in a little bit, so sending light your way. You can even ask your guides to meet you in a dream state. Sometimes you remember them and sometimes you don't. But it's so interesting because they look like sometimes you kind of expect them to look like um, something grandiose, but they look like this normal people. They look like this normal people, and sometimes you don't even notice it. And I know they can even come visit you in the waking state, but it's rare. This sounds like a very, very busy schedule. It's at work and college. My hands are like slow motion. That's probably the reason why I'm talking so much, because my hands are so cold. Something really funny experiment that I did a few live streams back. I said that I usually stream in the full moon, and I knew that the universe was going to do the complete opposite. So now I'm streaming during the new moon. Finally, just saw that you are live again. I want to sing you a nice portable phone tone that you can charge your device for a day. I will need to either find the address that I can deliver it to, or I probably need to get like a PO box. It's probably time for me to. It's probably definitely time for me to start integrating myself back into society, because I do make everything a lot more difficult for myself. I'm starting to notice that. It's like I could get an apartment, but also at the same time, I'm like the most laziest but most persistent person you probably ever know. Lazy but most dedicated. I seen a meme, the most lazy but most hardworking person. It's like I work 12 hours, and then I'm like too lazy to go and fill out applications to get an apartment. Because then also at the same time, my lack mentality be like, that apartment's way too expensive. I would get a roommate, but I don't really like. I need to like know the person because even right now I'm still learning through like how to understand having relationships with other people, this common relationships. That was like very interesting energy. Like it almost it almost knocked my consciousness flow off. Hmm, that was interesting. I'm still learning how to interact and why people do the things that they do. Sometimes I feel like an alien when I go out into public watching people, how they interact, how they move energetically. It's like they're completely unaware sometimes, but they're also aware. It's like they're completely aware of energy, but they say that they don't. It's just kind of confusing. Like they say they are not aware of energy, but they constantly are using it. Oh, that was serious. So I have to fill out 40 application forms. I can say is never give up. I don't really have a lot of experience because I never had my own apartment yet. That is a life lesson that you and me are both learning right now. Independence. Because I didn't really think about what I was going to do when I decided to leave and move out here. All I know that the current environment that I was at, I knew that it was not serving me to stay there. I don't ever feel shame for what is that? I was seeing something. I never feel shame for the way you're living. The path you're on or the way you experience life were meant to be. Yes. I am right where I need to be. At first when I looked at my situation, I was constantly saying, I'm homeless and I'm this. But then I realized that that was just me having like self pity for myself, for my own actions. So as I sit back and realize these are just my own choices, I was never thrown out of anywhere. I can technically move back in anytime I want if I really wanted to. Or I can choose to learn the lessons I need to learn. And moving out here has really connected me to the energies of Mother Gaia. So, in a way, it has really served me. It's teaching me how to be more appreciative of the small things, like having heat in the house. I'll always be grateful for having heat in the house. Always grateful for having fresh, clean water. Because I say before, I wasn't as grateful or compassionate. I say this year has been a year of learning gratitude, being in the vibration of this gratitude. being grateful that I can breathe in fully and deeply, being grateful that even though my situation is right now, I still have a job and I still have resources and I still have people I can talk to. Because sometimes I see people when I go to Detroit and I see people on the side of the street and all they have is just a basket. They have no blanket, no nothing. And I start to realize maybe my situation is not as bad as it seemed to be. I can only imagine. It is always good to have some family members who are out there to help you. I'm currently learning how to reintegrate myself back into my family because I became aware that the ego mind, it it thinks that pushing everything away and cutting everything off is protection, but it really is it's not. So now I'm learning that I shouldn't cut everything off. So you can do it. I know you can do it. I appreciate it. And I'm definitely going to start focusing on my energy and regrowing my life path because I can't be a vague mystic just being in the woods. If I really want to excel with just the Reiki, I will have to actually apply myself. Because I find myself, I'm always starting something but never finishing it. And I always get like so far, then I stop. So like for like the longest time, even when I was like I go back and I look, when I was in school, I started and then I stopped and then I started something else and then I stopped. I even started my superpower training classes and I stopped, which is I know that I'm supposed to be starting. I stopped, and then I keep seeing the years go by. Like even this whole entire year went by, but even though I haven't really done everything that I really wanted to do, I learned a lot of lessons internally that will launch me. Okay, it says, Amen. It is very humbling experience. It makes you appreciate every little thing you have. Living in nature also heals the soul for some and resonates you with the elements as we should all be. I just, I lost the track towards the end of my energy. Because I'm sensing something else over there. Oh, yeah. Okay, this just has a feeling. It's like when I'm reading, it's almost forgetting that each word that's text also has a feeling. So I have to integrate the feeling at the same time. Just that inner connection. I'm affected by the surroundings right now. The energy that you're feeling right now is the energy of the woods that I am at. So it's like basically everything that's in my surrounding area is getting pulled into me and coming out of my hands. So I am projecting the energy of the forest and the elementals. But I'm also seeing that it's now time for me to close the stream. But I am planning to come back on live tomorrow morning because it looks like I have enough battery power in this Just trying to build consistency with my live streams or going live because I know that I have been going live for only about like once, twice a week. I'm gonna go. Yep, I'm gonna start scheduling because I know scheduling will be better. I don't know what time zone it is for everybody. If you will like, can you please post your time zone so I can start to have a rough estimate of when I should start live streaming? Because usually I only live stream in my time zone, but I realize a lot of times it's not aligned with my viewers' time zone. Because a lot of you guys who watch my viewers are actually more towards into the nighttime, or it may be nighttime for me, but it may be morning or afternoon for you. Also East Coast, so you're similar to mine. 9:30 here. Yep. So exactly that's what I'm talking about. So your time zone is 9:36. 12:36. Oh yeah, it is 12:36 over here also as well. So you're in the same time zone, this time strip that I'm at. Glad to be able to be here with you for a little while. This evening, I am in the East time zone also, Central. Okay, so I'm about to just take a screenshot of these time zone and start writing. I might make a community post to post the time zone so I can make a rough estimate. So then I can start scheduling different Reiki healing sessions so everybody can be here together and create this egregore of light. So remember that you're never alone. Or Discord. Um, I have a Discord, but I don't really use it that much. I may post it. I will think about it. I was thinking about doing a Discord where I can discuss the Christ letters because I really want to study the Christ letters with a few other people if those willing to study it. But that's just another project that I have been thinking about. So I'm now going to surround you in gold light, green ray, red ray, and violet ray. May your day or night be filled with unconditional love and balance. Namaste. Won't be awesome. Have a beautiful night.